Okay, I'm dialing in a chunk of aluminum, some bar stock that I had. I'm dialing it in the 4-jaw because I can stick the piece in further. On my 3-jaw, couldn't get that piece in there. Not all the way through anyway. And this stock, I want to make a 1 inch and 11 thousandths mandrel, and this is 1 inch 625. That's the closest I had. I thought I had some 1 1/4 inch stock, but I couldn't find it. I must have either used it all up or. But anyway, this will work. I'm just dialing it in the 4-jaw. So indicators on 0 here. Let's go around. Oh, pretty close there. So I just got to bring this out to 0 too. All right. I got it close by going on the rings here to the jaws, so it actually got me pretty darn close. Okay, there's 0 there. A little under. This one's a little over. 0. 0. This is under. This should be over. That's close enough. Close enough because I'm going to turn it anyway, but I just wanted it so that if I did decide to use it for anything else, it ran halfway through. So I'm going to go ahead now and just face off the end of it, turn the 1 inch 11 thousandths with a shoulder, drill and tap a 1/2 inch hole in the end, and half 13 hole, so I can put a big washer on and butt it up against, and we'll turn the square into the cylinder. So when I get the mandrel all done here, I'll come back when we start making this into a round stock. So until then, catch you later. Okay, I have 290 thousandths to go. I'm just gonna take another 200. I've been taking 200. I took 200 thou passes, and pretty substantial feed rate. RPM is 1,000. Here we go. The only thing I don't like about 4-jaw or 3-jaw is the chuck swinging. I sure like the collet. Doesn't grab the chips and throw them all over the place. Throw them at you. Got to dodge them like that. Should be about 75, 80 thousandths after this cut to go. So we're close, and I think I'm going to let it cool down. She's pretty warm. Didn't have the feed rate right. If you have the feed rate right, your part won't get hot. The heat will all go into chips. But I'm thinking that the feed rate, proper feed rate, would have been more than the slave could handle. But anyway, I'm going to let it cool down. I'm going to quit for today, and tomorrow morning we'll come out and I'll finish this and put the part on. I'll take and stick the part on here. Before I do that, I have to cut these to length. They are a little long. I'll do that in the mill. I'll just put it in a vise and clean up the end. So, but I do want to let it cool down again, and then we'll go from there. I might see if I can post some of this video up. I've got 2 or 3 segments on this camera and then the other camera too, so I'm going to go ahead and see if I can't get some of it uploaded. So until then, catch you later. Well, she's a cold one outside this morning. It's 1 degree out, so I turned the furnace on, and we're going to continue on where we left off yesterday. Making the man roll for turning the cylinders up, so everything's kind of cold now. I'm going to set the camera here somewhere. I'll just set it right on the tool post here, or the compound again. And get up here where you can actually cat's gonna drive me nuts. Yeah, I'm gonna put you right on the tool changer. How about that? We'll try that right there. That'll work. Alright, I got to turn the machine on. And I always like to, when it's cool like this, put her in a low gear here and then let it run a little bit. Just to get the oil moving around in there, and that way the oil gets moved around and up on the gears and stuff before I get going. If I remember right, it was 1 inch 11 thousandths. I don't know where we're at. We'll have to measure it. See where we're at. Oh yeah, I can't even get a 1 inch mic on, or 1 mic, 1 inch mic on it. So 50, it's probably about 75 to 100 thousandths yet. I'm gonna kick it up. Whoop. I want. I just want to get the oil moving. Okay, now we're going to put it in at 1,000 RPM here, and we're going to do some turning. Alright, let's see where we're at. I'm going to touch off, and I'm going to go in 50 thousandths. And I'm just going to check that. Just going to check that to make sure. I don't want to mess this up. Yeah, we're still, this is a 0 to 1 mic, and we're beyond the reading, so we're 15, 25, so it'd be 40,000. So let's go ahead and take that cut all the way. I'm going to just double check it here. And I'm going to get a snap gauge out and check to make sure that that is what it was. Pretty sure that that's what I was shooting for. I just want to make sure is all. Yep, 1 inch 11. And we are at, so I'm going to go 25 thou. Actually, I'm just going to go 20 thousandths. And I'm going to pick the speed rate up a little bit. Tool bit must be getting a little dull. Just taking a free pass there part way to get a reading. All right. We're at 19, and we want to be at 11, so we got 8 thousandths is all. So 2, 4, 6, 7, 8 thou, and I am going to just put a touch of oil on it. And I'm going to slow the feed rate down now a little bit. That should be at the dimension that we want. I'm not saying it'll fit, but yeah, it looks like maybe a thou, so it's going to be thou. I don't think it'll fit yet. I know it won't fit yet, but I'm going to just double check to make both of them to make sure. Yeah, that's too. Just being overly cautious this morning, I guess. Alright, so we need to take about a thou off of there yet. And actually, I'm going to take a couple thou. I want it to be fit on there. It doesn't have to fit real tight. Nothing worse than making a man roll, especially if it's making it out of aluminum. sliding the part on there, having it ball up, and then there you sit. I've had that happen. Before I try to slide it on, I'm gonna actually give it a little coat of oil. That galling up thing is no fun. I had that happen once and basically ruined my part. Oh yeah, it fits nicely. Fits really nice. Alright, so now we're just going to drill and tap a hole. Well, I was going to go with a 1/2 inch. I might just go with a 3/8, 16. Yeah, I'm going to drill and tap 3/8, 16 in it. Back you up here. Center drill. Get a 257 drill. Wrong. Get a 5/16 drill. 257 is a 5/16, 18. And we'll give it country oil, some lube. And get a countersink next. All right, tap. And 3/16 tap. And my tap guide. Put the tap guide in the tailstock. Some Molly D on my. Put a touch of Molly D on my tap. And that in there, and That should be far enough. 1.5 times the diameter is maximum bolt strength anyway. Okay, we'll give it a little bit of spritz of air. Ooh. All right. Now all we need to do is slide the part on carefully and get a bolt and a washer. My washer supply really sucks. I'm gonna have to break down in one of these days and go shopping for some washers. All right, now in the mill wrench. And I want to shift to low gear so I can tighten it up. I want to be able to tighten that up good and tight. Tight. Oh, you know what? I was going to take and mill the lengths first. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that while it's still in the square. I could go in and face it too. Now I'm going to go and mill the lengths of these first down to the right lengths, because right now they are a little long. So I'm going to go over to the mill. Move you over to the mill here. Alright, I can back you up a little bit. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to clamp it in. Going to clamp it in lightly, and then I'm going to get a vice stop. Made these vice stops back when I first started in the machine shop, and I'll tell you what, they are the handiest little vice stops. And all they are, they're simple to make. All they do is hang over the edge, and basically a saddle clamp. Basically what it is. It saddles over the vice jaw, and got 2 little Allen bolts on the back. Drop my old wrench. Actually had to go all the way to the floor. Why is it seems like such a long distance? Alright, so slide that up against that, and snug it up. And I'm gonna have to go back to my drawings and see. I thought it was exactly 3" but I'm not sure. So I'm gonna go check on the drawings, and when I come back, I'm gonna mill that. And when I come back, we'll be on the lathe. I'll have these milled, and we'll be back on the lathe. Basically, all it is just milling this to the length with a long end mill. And move you back over here to the lathe, and then cut away, and we'll do that.